What a go on. Okay, as I talk to you minutes now, Nigerians ball. Them ball sick of, this Ireland, Japan base B go do the cooker tour. And this one, no, it's supposed Hilda Baci own, and they be like, when Hilda Baci did in own chef dummy into the try do some cooker tour when Nigerians and I they copy a whole lot. Then so if you do it just because someone started it or someone has been set the record holder or blah blah blah. It was a whole lot. But then they are out there saying it's unfair to Nigerians because if there is someone who should be crowned the queen or who should be holding the record, that should be Chef Dami, not that Japan, Ireland based whoever that has setting the record again or breaking the record. So this is SammyKay Media. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like, share, follow us on all social media platforms. Don't forget to leave your comments under the post. I go by the name Bass. 4 months ago, yeah, barely 4 months to 5 months now, when Ghana here, it started as a joke when we saw videos of Hilda Baci, trending online, especially on TikTok. She was also live on her official Instagram page, and people were like, "What's going on? Hey, Nago, when you're Johnny B, I mean, is she fool or what? Like, fool, not as in where Jimmy or like fool as in, it chop belly fool. That's what they talk about. So people are like, what is she doing? What's her aim? What does she want? Like, so be on so it's not like if they do some orphanage thing be now you want set record. And at the end of the day, after days of going back and forth, Hilda Baci set a record that was 93 hours 11 minutes, and it was confirmed by the Guinness World Record. In fact, it was actually some 100-hour cookathon, but according to the Guinness World Record, there were some rules here. Hilda Baci do them all in Okodania that is so them tear some. I mean, they subtracted some of the time from it, and it was 93 hours 11 minutes, and the whole world, you could see the congratulatory messages coming in across the world. And we all know Latatandon, right? That's the Indian chef that set that record. I think 2 years later, Hilda Baci decided to, break that record. We are here. We didn't know how it started. We just woke up to news from the Guinness World Records, their official page on Twitter, saying there is another record holder. And it's a man. And people are like, how can a man break that record? Because we all know saying man, the kitchen, yeah, build them out. But this man saying, you will break that record. And as I'm talking to you now, 119 hours, 57 seconds. Hey, Charlie. And he set 2 records though. Oh, 1 record. So this is what the Guinness World Record posted on their official Twitter page, saying Nigerian cooking queen Hilda Baci has been dethroned. Alan Fisher from Ireland cooked for an incredible 119 hours and 57 minutes at his restaurant in Japan. So this man is based in Japan. But I say, no, Chidema Debbie. Oh, my Hilda Baci and just shine, no. He too, you want shine. But as I talk to you guys, Nigerians ball, they don't understand. And then a boy na kwa ye, papa na kwa ye, Guinness World Record, no, they've been biased, no. If Obitimi set a record, why didn't they look at Chef Dami? Because right after Hilda Baci, every year in cookathon, no, Chef Dami also decided to do her cookathon. I think I'll say, oh yeah, how many? 120, you say 150. I don't remember. But Nigerians throwed the goal. But today, that's a different person from a different country, not from Nigeria. While breaking record, Nigerians are there saying Guinness World Records hasn't been fair to them. They want justice for Chef Dami. Anyways, justice for Chef Dami. But before we go to the official page of the Guinness World Record. I mean, what happened, what the guy did, what he cooked, and the other record that he has set or breaking. Let's go to, the chef himself. He posted something or he said something, and it's also going around. I mean, it's trending. People are talking about it, what he did actually. So according to Alan Fisher, people they be say if you know, already to ever Alan Chairmantin and I'm going Alan the and Chairmantin is also but I beg. This one be Alan Fisher. So Alan Fisher said, I peeled roughly 300 grams of potatoes during the cooking marathon. For the first few days, I will look forward to this each evening as it gave me a chance to sit down. Towards the end of the cooking marathon, however, as fatigue started to take hold, would find it more and more difficult to stay awake whenever I sat down to start peeling. The rhythm of the peeling would almost hypnotize me. I had one hallucination on the second to last day. I tend to ask someone to pass me something, like I would on any normal day, only to realize there was no one there. I got to the point where I definitely couldn't give up. In my mind, I was representing myself, my family, and Irish food. And through these attempts, I was sharing our story. As time went by, it became clear that many people in Matthew were also wishing me well, as if I had been adopted into this community over 9,000 kilometers from my home. How could I not persevere? That was the only option. So according to Alan Fisher, the new record holder, you know, he started peeling about 90,000 whatever other potatoes. You know, Charlie, potatoes no peeling no. The rhythm no crowd no money that it be like it turns some beats where Kewa do give and be where he won't sleep there. But the fans too, they were supporting him as if he was adopted to that community. So you know, it became clear that Charlie, this be the battle, face him or you go turn back. But was it that be? You never go turn back. You go face him. Yeah, so that is it. So I'm reading from my phone from the official website of the Guinness World Record, what they actually wrote about the marathon, what the chef did and all. Alan Fisher, Ireland, an owner and a chef of a restaurant in Japan, has broken 2 cooking-related Guinness World Record titles. First up, he's claimed the longest cooking marathon, that is individual, after clocking in a time of 119 hours, 57 minutes. That is more than 24 hours longer than the previous record held by Nigerian chef Hilda Baci. Alan then claimed the longest baking marathon individual with a time of 47 hours, 21 minutes. The previous record holder was Wendy Sandner, USA, with a time of 31 hours, 16 minutes. What's even more impressive is that Alan took on both attempts back to back, meaning he was working in the kitchen for over 160 hours with just over a day to rest. So, you know, it also, but I think curfew be on the year of his graduation from the public city university in 2008, Alan was looking for a challenge by going through an overseas graduate program which introduced Irish graduates to companies in Asia. Alan received a job offer at a company in Tokyo. About 6 years later, Alan established himself well in Tokyo and also met his wife and to be business partner. But something didn't feel right for him. After the wedding, saying goodbye to 30 friends and family who came over, I remember a feeling of being trapped, thinking to myself, is this it? Is this my life now? To have kids and work in the same company, it was time for the next challenge. So I think that is the challenge Alan was talking about. But back to Niger people, them a comment on Twitter, them bored, them no they understand. Say Dana, you know, Guinness World Record. But before we go to the comments, endpoint homeopathic clinic, free fertility and prostate scan, is ongoing. So rush into endpoint to get checked, whether it's about your fertility issue or your prostate, enlargement, whatever, so that you be sorted out. And also Delta Rentals, when it comes to renting of cars, I tell you, say them be the #1, them be the boss. So just go to Delta for all kinds of car that you want to rent, for anything at all you want to do. I just said, the chrono, that one day, Google. So back to, Twitter, some of the social media comments. So when Guinness World Record posted or wrote Nigerian cooking Hilda Baci has been dethroned. Hilda Baci retweeted that tweet and said, "Huge congratulations to Alan Fisher. 119 hours 57 minutes is a huge achievement, and I wish him all the best as the new world record holder." And that's not all. She also said, "I am so happy to have held a record so prestigious and profound. I will forever be honored and grateful for all the love and support." But I think early this morning or early this hours, you could see Hilda Baci, there were some pinned posts be on her Twitter page. Now, had some Guinness World Record be but after she updated the post now, and I saw Betcho say, "Oh, congratulations!" No, it deletes them all. Like, I'm not for someone to say Hilda, at least why you so keep it there. Maybe I'm not feeling some Jews be and I'm quite sober. So that's from Hilda Baci. So Tulu of Canada says Nigerians attacked their fellow Nigerians that attempted to break Hilda's record, and now it has finally been broken. No, yes, Chef Dami, no. Olu says, "Tell him to watch his back, cause Chef Dami is coming for that record." And Chef Dami will do like 150 hours, be 23 seconds. And Philip says, "What about the record? What about the rules of not applying until after a year?" And again, this World Record very reply said, "That was just a rumor. Records can be broken anytime." In today's Alan Fisher, yeah, today he is the current record holder. No, Adebachi na ebia choba so for Ajagraja breaking record. No, who knows? So that is it. I think a senior copywriter says, "What about Chef Dami's record? You have cheated us. She cooked for 7 days." Big Ayo also says, "We don't know Han, and we don't care. Hilda is the queen." So according to Nigerians there, whether Alan Fisher or who, the queen for the cookathon there, it be them own Hilda Baci. The last comment that I will read, Chioma says, "This man backed 2 records, the longest cooking marathon and the longest baking marathon, and he did everything same day, making it 160 hours in the kitchen. Nah, he's too good." Also, Wale says, "How? Bro didn't even relax." Not just say, "Wajina na so 160 days while relaxing." Meaning, Charlie, why are they? But you may kind way and be able to so me producer say me Karama said time no call. So Ayedesuya says, "Thought you guys said the record can be broken after 1 year. Frauds." That is to Guinness World Record. And I walk in, Ebetros, Hilda Baci is always going to be the one with the record. We don't care about any Alan Fisher. That be the problem with Nigerians saying. They never go agree. Because it's, if it's about them, they are here. But if it's not about them, they won't understand. But watch out for Ghana. Ghana for chef Ben ayo, popular chef Ben. And I just say, Oliver Wine. And then Max Brown kitchen money are the almost competing now. You bury no aquacoffee. So that's SammyKay Media. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification button and also get notified whenever we post, so that you'll be the first to watch. Share for others to join. Leave your comments under the comment section. I go by the name Bar. Shout outs to GH Loverboy. Shout outs to Rhyme. Shout outs to Samakoma. Shout outs to Sexy Malam.